Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I, of course, am your host with the most, is the shaman of ShElite, the hardest working woman in podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey Bay. And as you can see on the screen here, I am Solo SiKate once again, and that's perfectly fine. Savannah had some stuff come up, perfectly understandable. She knows she ever needs time off, she's got it. That's all good. But so you guys are just stuck with me. So I hope you enjoy that. And you know where you can be watching me live. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase, where you can follow. We're almost to the subscribe portion of our Twitch. I just have to work out some numbers and things, so we'll get there soon. So you can be watching me live there. Or youtube.com/ShElite Showcase, where you can subscribe to the channel. You can see the past live streams we did, all of the ShElite Showcase episodes every week, Inside the Mind Ofs, in the crowd, past in the crowds, new in the crowds are on patreon.com/ShElite Showcase. Exclusive non-wrestling content on there, right there. See this link? Right there. $3 a month. September's is up and out, obviously, as we near October. We're near the spooky season. I have ideas for the spooky episode that will take place on the Patreon, as well as the spooky showcase we do every single year. It's one of our favorites. It's a crowd favorite. It's a great time all around. But let's we're just gonna dive right into it, I guess. Spooky season. Yes, Dad had spooky season. The best season, mind you. I will say, everybody. Spooky season's the best season. Hi, Matt. Hello. And you know what, Matt, it's perfect timing that you're here, because I'm going to start my news and rumors with something that happened on Friday last week that I didn't get to talk about. It was, we talked about last week the releases that happened. Quite a few names, quite a few popular names that showed up. And on, I believe, Friday or Saturday. No, it was Friday, I think. I don't remember anymore. Regardless, Matt Riddle was also released. Now, if you want to hear all of the opinions about that, you can check out the latest episode of Smackin' It Raw. Matt had a blast. It was a great time. It's a great episode overall. Go check that out regardless. But yes, he was the latest on I guess we can call it a hit list of talent. But he was a special case. He fucked up maybe one too many times. If you know, you know. So yeah, that's on him. Point blank, period. Hashtag exactly. Ritter over Riddle. He put Ritter over Ritter, but he understands. He's got it. Let's see. Next, the Iron Claw movie. You guys know what I'm talking about. Comes out December 22nd as the movie about the Von Erichs, and I do have the cast list here. So I'm going to go through that real quick, and I want to hear people's opinions on the cast, the decisions that they made. Let's see what everybody thinks. So Zac Efron is going to be playing Kevin Von Erich. Lily James is Pam Atkinson. Yeah, I think I said that right. Sure. Harris Dickinson as David Von Erich. Mara Tierney as Doris Von Erich. Holt McCanley as Fritz Von Erich. Jeremy Allen White, we all know from The Bear, and Shameless. Great guy. As Carrie Von Erich. Stanley Simmons as Mike Von Erich. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, everybody's favorite scumbag, my favorite scumbag, will be playing Lance Von Erich. Brady Pierce as Michael P.S. Hayes. Aaron Dean Eisenberg as Ric Flair, which I don't want Ric Flair in the movie at all, but that's neither nor another. Kevin Anton as Harley Race. I'm gonna butcher this person's name, and I'm going to apologize in advance. Casey Lewis. I'm not even gonna try the last name. I'm not even gonna try. As Bruiser Brody. Chavo Guerrero Jr. as the Sheik, and Ryan Nemeth, Baby Ziegler, as I have called him many times on this show, as Gino Hernandez. So let's see here. Getcho just says the cast is great. Jack said, I like the cast, some good picks. Will saying hi to Matt. Now I know it's horrible. I don't remember which is the Von Erich who is still alive, still with us. Does I want to say it's Carrie, but I very well could be wrong. If somebody wants to just like pop that in the chat super quick, that'd be fantastic. But it's a heartbreaking story overall. If you know a little bit about it, or even if you watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode, it's gonna be a movie where people are probably gonna be crying in the theaters if they go into the theaters. Which December, I might go. I'll probably go. If you know me, I love the movies. I'm going to see Saw on Saturday. Very excited. So, yeah, I'm very excited to see what they do with this. Obviously, they have faith in this cast. I mean, and having a few actual wrestlers in there too definitely helps. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, Nemeth, Chavo, and like Zac Efron's a good name to have on there. And he looks crazy in this picture. Like, it's the haircut. It's everything. He is everything. Let's be real here. So while we talk about people who are everything and all of that, Jade Cargill, our girl, signs a multi-year deal with the WWE, which we all knew. We all knew it was coming as soon as she was done in AEW. Speculations. WWE, WWE, WWE. And we were right. And how big of a star she is and how big of an impact, no pun intended, they're putting on her. ESPN is the one that dropped the news. Wasn't WWE. It was ESP fucking N. And that's amazing. And I love that for her, and I love that star power that she is bringing to this division that we have in some capacity. I don't know why my voice cracked. We have in some capacity, but we don't have fully. We did lose a lot of stars along the way, i.e. Mercedes Moné and Trinity. But I'm very excited to see what Jade brings, having her down in NXT. I am adamant by this. I do not think she should debut on the main roster. I don't think so. I think having her in NXT is a great idea. The women's breakout tournament starts next week. Fuck around a little. Put her in the tournament. Let's see what happens. We know she would win, but the ideas, the dreams. Because then, have her win the tournament. Have her get that basically contract that states she can have a title match basically whenever she wants, i.e. Money in the Bank. And then her first like big quote unquote matchup would be against Becky for the NXT title. There. See, Will, you got this. Use Becky in the NXT as a safety net. She gets to work main roster, but also has the safety of NXT. There you go. She needs some reps first, but she'd be good. Exactly. Like, people who say Jade can't wrestle, wrong. People who say that Jade is fantastic in the ring, also wrong. She has improved tremendously over the 2-3 years she was in AEW as like a rookie, as starting in this business. She has excelled tremendously. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I definitely think she needs a little bit more fine-tuning, and they have to, you know, build her in the WWE mold now this time. So, yes, Matt, not Matt. Wow, Justin. There we go. I get my friends right sometimes. As long as she wears it. Yeah, I know. I just want more cosplay in wrestling anyways. Like Zelina Vega, she got that down. Like I need more all the time, not just special occasions, all day, every day, twice on pay-per-views. There we go. And I did bring up Becky Lynch. Y'all know Becky wrote a book? Well, Becky's book will release on March 26th next year, 288 pages, and it is entitled Becky Lynch, The Man, Not Your Average Girl. So it's a little memoir, which I'm okay with. I'm very intrigued to like hear about her story. Excuse me. So like she talks about I think it has like actual journal entries and stuff in there. So anything about that, that's cool. I love hearing, like, we know some of her story, but we don't know all of her story, you know? So it'd be really cool to hear that. So I may be buying another book. Will I read it? I don't know. I've been slacking recently, so it's fine. Let's see here. That had, I mean, Rey Mysterio with Spider-Man gear back in the day. True. Yeah, Rey was also really good at that. Like, man said, like, Silver Surfer. Rey understood the assignment. He knows. I'm more of a Lizzo to Jade guy personally, but she fine, though. I mean, hey, we love everybody over here. Everybody. We love them all. That's all I gotta say. Becky is a book I'd love to open. God damn it, Justin. God damn it. Oh, we don't. Do you want me to say it, Katie? We don't yuck any yums. Exactly. Jesus, Will. That's so aggressive. And Dad had said I have like 10 wrestling books I'm trying to find time to read. Yeah, I have a few over on my shelf. I've had AJ's for so long, and I haven't read it, and it makes me mad that I need to just sit down and fucking read it. I'll get there. Love you. Thank you, Mommy. God damn it. Alright, moving on. Heel Tactics, Justin, what up? What up? Welcome to the stream. Malachi Black. People might be wondering, Katie, where's Malachi Black been since they lost the trios titles? Well, person in the distance, let me tell you. So Malachi went to Instagram the other day and said, I hear you motherfuckers talking. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. People were speculating it was his back. He does have a history of back problems and all of that. So that happens. That's true. But not this time. That is not what keeps him out right now. He had a calf tear, a slight calf tear, and a hyperextension. But he did say that he is almost healed. Oh, Dad hat. We know all the Justins. Get Yo Just, and then Heel Tactics Justin. Those are the main two. That's what we're gonna need. So that's all you need to know. But yeah, Malachi's good. He will be coming back very, very soon. Speaking of injuries, you guys see this little man's over here? This one? He really fucked up. He really fucked up his ankle. And I'm upset. Me personally, I'm sad. Because, like, so he shattered his ankle in like 3 places, basically went poof because he jumped off the ramp. I know. Listen, I don't want to talk about it. I'm so sad. Like, we just got Adam Cole back, and him with MJF right now is so fun. I'm pissed. I'm so sad. But yeah, Adam Cole's gonna be out. He won't be at Wrestle Dream on Sunday, which I keep forgetting is on Sunday. He's made of glass, like that Samuel Jackson movie. There's like Samuel Jackson, that one movie. What's it called? Are you talking about Unbreakable? Perhaps, Will? Perhaps. Yeah, so Adam Cole's gonna be out for quite some time. Very sad, very unfortunate. He will have to get surgery. A lot of people are speculating that his injury's fake because they assume, I'm saying assume because nobody fucking knows, they assume he's the man in the mask, the devil mask that attacked Jay White at the end of Dynamite. The amount of people, all the speculation is pissing me off on Twitter. I don't care anymore. I'm over it. I'm over it. Or Glass with the schizo Professor X. Yeah, he was in both. I was also right. I know my movies. As much as you and Reek and Just want to say I don't, I do. I promise I know my stuff. it's the Bullet Club under the mask. I've also seen a lot of that. I have seen it's either Bullet Club New Japan. I've seen it's Adam Cole in the Kingdom plus Kyle O'Reilly because there's 5 people total. And I've also seen it's La Faction, the Ingobernables. Fucking whatever. Matt says it's the Dark Order, Tiny Hands and Reynolds Wrap. Okay. I mean, at this point, who fucking knows? Katie's only known movies since 2021. She's still smarter than me. I've known movies my entire life. Thank you. Rude. Just rude. And Dadhead says, it won't be, but give me Adam Copeland. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Edge's contract, I guess, is like going to be up the end of September, which is basically now. And everyone's like, he's going to AEW. Which, I mean, if he wants to, fuck it, sure. It's a slim person who's under that. I didn't even want to talk about this. It's a slim person who's under that mask. A lot of people are speculating it could be a woman under the mask. I don't know. We don't know anything. But she put in the work since 2021. I have been busting my ass with movies. I have an entire journal of movies I've watched this year alone, new in general, and then new to me. Only 2 have been ones not from this year. Sexton Hardcastle. He says, you think you know me, and then take off the mask. Give me Sexton. I know who is under the mask. Hear me out. All right, Jaxpo, we'll hear you out, and then I'll move on. I'm very intrigued to see who he says. We'll give it a second. 5 guys that... Oh, let me pull this up so everybody can see here. 5 guys that just sitting somewhere in the back. Honestly, there's so many things it could be. I don't know. They're definitely going to play this out for a while, since it was Jay White who was attacked, and it was MJF's mask, and the 2 of them had, words in the ring and all that stuff. 5 extras for the spot until Edge's contract is up. 5 jobbers. Guys, we don't know. Everybody's entitled to a speculation. As long as you're not trying to pay $13 for speculation. And some bullshit and some lies. Because we're not about that over here. We are about, though, Cody Rhodes. We love Cody Rhodes. Technically says Retribution. I've also seen a lot of that, too. Oh, it was Matt, Vince, Reek, TC, and Just. I didn't know that the calf was attacking Jay White. That's crazy. Can't believe you guys didn't tell me. Can't believe you guys didn't invite me. I love Diego Luna. That's pretty rude. Matt knows how much I love Diego Luna. Disrespectful I wasn't invited. But Cody Rhodes is going to be, or is, I guess, in a new anime on Netflix, Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix. And it's literally Cody Rhodes in an anime. It's exactly what you envision. That's what it is. 100%. Can't confirm none of those guys were this thick with 2 C's, says Matt. It's NSYNC's real reunion. That's the one. It's NSYNC. Guys, case solved. Dad had figured it out. NSYNC is the one that attacked Jay White. Spread that around. Please. I would love to see the reactions. Yeah, so Cody's in an anime that comes out. I didn't see when it came out, but I see that he was in it. NXT Deadline, I believe it was December 9th. I saw that they announced it. My date could be wrong, but they did announce that. Cody who? Cody Rhodes? Whoa. That guy. That guy's great. And literally is crazy. No, I don't mean... You know what? Enough of your shenanigans, people. Deadline. December 9th. Allegedly. And then, I had to take a screenshot of this one. WWE is coming to ABEMA in Japan free of charge. So Raw and SmackDown will air on ABMA in Japan beginning October 3rd. The plan is for Raw to air on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m., while SmackDown will air at 8 p.m. on Saturdays. And the premium live events will also air on this streaming site. So that's fucking awesome. Good for them. I mean, we talk about expanding, the brand all the time. Like, they're going to Australia, and they did. I mean, we say Canada, but like, Canada's not far. Like, Puerto Rico, all this stuff. They're doing great. And I love the fact that they have another streaming service, I guess. I don't know exactly what ABEMA is for Japan. But you know what? Good for them. And I'm very excited. So that's all my news and my rumors. Now I'm going to get into today in women's wrestling history. Today is September 28th, as I record this live, of course. And it was NXT number 473, in case people wanted to know how many episodes of NXT there were on this day in 2021. We had 3 women's matches. Elektra Lopez defeating B-Fab. Io and Zoe defending their titles against Toxic Attraction. And Raquel defeating and successfully defending her NXT Women's title against Frankie Monet. Dolph, Ali, Mansoor, Mason, Top Dollar. That's 5. That is 5. No, I mean, they could. That'd be bold, but they very well could. I don't know how Mansoor and Mace would feel about, or not Mansoor, but like, I don't know how Mace would feel about being in another like masked faction, beating people up. But I don't know. But that is a good theory. It's a good, awesome theory you got there, Matt. Proud of you. Yeah, so that is our women's wrestling history. My wrestlers of the week, it's crazy because like I was going first this week anyways, so it's basically just me. And that's fine. I'm gonna start, of course, with my tag team. There was not a lot of fucking tag teams wrestling at all this week. And it's kind of annoying. But I did pick Sammy and KO, even though they lost. It is leading to, as people are on Twitter saying it, people who, like the Avengers teaming up to beat Thanos. This is what it's shaping up to be, because you have KO and Sammy, buddies, homies, Cody Rhodes, and Jey Uso, who, I mean, talk about it. Kevin doesn't like Jey. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. People talk about Drew, now he's a heel. And is he right in his assumptions about everything, Like not wanting to forgive Jey so quickly, like everybody else did, Which, he's kind of got a point, though. Like, it's kind of fucked. Everybody forgave him so quick. They almost beat this man to death with a chair. They did almost. They beat him with a chair aggressively. It's crazy. So it's a whole thing. Yeah, so, but I'm going to go Kevin Sammy, because, again, not a lot of tag team wrestling this week. Nothing I wrote down for the notes I take for Smacking It Raw. But my women's, my famales, my lotties, I have 2. Julia fucking Hart. My spooky bitch. I love this girl to death. She is spooky. She's gorgeous. She's with the House of Black. She is one of the top themes in AEW. Y'all can't tell me shit. It's a great theme. The house always wins. Always wins. Am I wrong? No, because this woman's on a streak right now. She's kicking ass, taking names. She's going to face Stat Mama stat on Sunday. I'm gonna be honest. If they put the title on Julia, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm just saying. Because I love me some Julia Hart. She won against Willow, and I love that Willow is like using the effects that she had. Like the people who play off the mist when it is used is like top notch, top tier. That's my favorite stuff. All hail the chosen one, he who wields a sword of Gryffindor, destroyer of Horcruxes. Oh, which, I mean, Matt brought up Harry Potter. Rest in peace, Dumbledore, our guy. Now both Dumbledores are gone. I can't. Michael Gambon, you were a legend. Rest in peace, sir. Raise your wands up. If you know, you know. Damn, that's so sad. But we're gonna shift back up. Julia Hart, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. She's one of them. Second, Tegan Knox. Now listen, I have sat here for many a time, and praised Tegan. I have felt sad when she was taken out via her bad knees, which, like, I have bad knees too, so, like, I get it. Not to that extent, but, like, it's bad. And, like, she finally got her chance. Allison's here. Hi, Allison. Well, stop it. Tegan is finally got her chance. She beat Natty, rightfully so, which, Natalia, bitch, you lost last week. Your ass is at the back. Don't go in there demanding more fucking matches when you lost. That's not how that shit works. Natty's on my shit list. For a multitude of reasons. And the fact that she took that spot from Tegan last week. Still pissed. Natty's a clone. Tinfoil hat. No, you want to hear conspiracy theories? Talk to TC about why he thinks Natty is still on TV consistently. That man's got conspiracies for you. But yeah, Tegan got her chance on Raw. She beat Natty. She's gonna face, we're presuming, Becky Lynch next week. Oh god, wait. Just because she got a new face doesn't make her a clone. Oh god, jeez. She is T on Vince. She knows the no. And if you know, you know. Stefan Macho. Jesus. There, like I said, multitude of reasons why people think Natty's still on TV. The conspiracy theories are running wild. Not like the Hulk on crutches, who is also a horror on crutches. I'm not even gonna put the chat up for that. You can just figure it out later. But my mans, I only have one because I couldn't really think and I was running out of time. I'm gonna go Trick Williams, Trick Mellow Gang. Trick won his match against Joe Gacy, which fuck Joe Gacy. And then man said, you know what? Mellow's got a title. Why don't I have a title? Puts himself in the triple threat, making it a fatal 4-way to figure out the number one contender for Dom at No Mercy on Saturday. Saturday, not Sunday. Days. Because Mustafa Ali is gone, and that was supposed to be Jason. Da-da-da-da-da. Trick wins. Trick for North American champion. That's what we need. That's what the people need. That's what the people want. South Carolina's own Trick Williams? See? There we go. Trick Williams, like, he has gotten so over. It's so fun to watch. I love him and Mello. I hate what the fuck they're doing now, though. Like, continuously teasing. Mello's, like, not really, like, cool with Trick and doesn't want to, like, hang out with him anymore, and threw Trick under the bus when he was talking to Dragunov. Said, I'm not like those other guys, like, I'm gonna push you to the limit. I'm not like Wesley. I'm not like Mensa. I'm not like Trick. And then he, like, stopped and looked at, like, paused. And I was like, how fucking dare you? And Trick, don't even think about costing your boy. Don't do it. For the love of God, don't do it. No Mercy's going to be a hell of a show. I'm very excited. Because, you know, I got the D'Angelo fam defending their titles, fatal 4-way tag match. I had a feeling that's what it was going to be. But god damn it, do I love those boys. God damn. Alright, now here's the fun part. Since you're all active over here in the chat, I talked about Iron Claw, the movie about the Von Erichs. And Fighting with My Family, Paige's movie, Soraya's movie, however you want to call her. And we've also seen the Young Rock series, ended. But we did see that. Who else do we want to... I think I've asked this question before, and like, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. Who do we want to see a movie on or a show on? Because, like, the Von Erichs, classic history, you know. Soraya, Paige, made a huge impact when she debuted. Dwayne is arguably one of the biggest movie stars now, and can continue to be if, people want to pay actors. Just little things like that. But I want to know who you guys want to see a movie on. Anyone specific? Like, having a movie about, like, the Hart dungeon. I know we shit on Natty all the time, but, like, that lineage of people who have come through there is crazy. Like, just her entire family. Like, there's so many of them. I think that could be very interesting and an interesting take if they choose to do certain things. Like, if it was a movie about the Harts, like the Hart family, and like the Hart dungeon and all that stuff, and it shows like each person going through and where they end up, as morbid as it is, y'all stay with me, I would love to see how they play off the fact, or the, like, Owen's death. It would be so intriguing to see that. Because, like, we as wrestling fans know how wrestling fans reacted and how the wrestlers, like, that night felt due to, like, eyewitness accounts and stuff like that. We know that. But imagine, like, cinematography, the way they could do it, it would be so intriguing. That's the first one that popped in my head because we were talking about Natty earlier. I didn't even have that written down. That's just straight off the dome. It's like, that could be so interesting if they did that. Allison agrees. That would be so cool. A Kurt Angle movie? Dude. Pittsburgh's own Kurt Angle? I'm down. I'm in. I'll be in the movie. I'll be an extra. Y'all gonna shoot in Pittsburgh? I'm there. I'm right there. A little known fact, actually. Kurt Angle's kid, I want to say his daughter, one of his youngest, goes to something with my niece. And, like, my sister has, like, told me that she's seen him there so many times. I'm like, God, let me take her once. Just one time. Let me just talk to him real quick. I'll be like, hey, Kurt. What up, homie? And that's all I need. I need that in a picture, and I'm set for life. But they would tell the truth in regards to the Hart story. Yes. 100%. JJ's here. Hi, JJ. Welcome. Yeah. Kurt Angle movie would be dope. I mean, we know we've seen, like, his documentaries and stuff, which I actually still need to see. I still need to watch his and Cody's documentary. What the fuck? I'm gonna do that this weekend. I got shit to do tomorrow. Saturday, I'm mostly free. So, yeah, I'll do that. Because I still need to watch those. Just start going to everything. I should. It's only, like, the one specific thing that she goes to, though, that, like, he shows up. And I think it's most of the time him, and I think sometimes his wife, but I don't necessarily remember. But she told me that, and I flipped. I was like, no fucking way. I've seen him at the mall when I worked during Christmas time. I didn't say anything because, like, he was with his whole family, and, like, I'm not about that. Like, if you're just out there hanging out Christmas time with your family, I'm not gonna bother you. But I was like, oh my god, it's Kurt Angle. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, look. She gets it. It was a great time. Kurt, if you're watching, what up? If like that would actually happen. Fucking Jesus. Regardless, speaking of Jesus, I'm surprised he's not here. In the chat's bothering me. It's because Savannah's not here. It's a Texas thing. I think that's definitely what it's got to be. But who else would we like to see a movie? I'm saying, like I said, or it can be a show. Rock had a show. Young Rock, which I also never watched. Now that I think about it, I am not very good with keeping up my wrestling content, am I? As I do, like 100 podcasts. Oops. I can tell you who I don't want to see one on. Hulk. Ever. Jesus doesn't love us. That's true in a lot of different ways. I don't know. Heels did get canceled. That's true. That's another thing I didn't get to watch. I didn't even get to watch it. It only had the 2 seasons? That's stupid. Same thing with Glow. Like, why are the wrestling shows all getting canceled? The fuck? That's Max though, like, or Stars or Star Showtime. There's so many fucking things. I don't even know anymore. It's so lame. I agree. But no, like, it ends on a huge cliffhanger. See, I'm not gonna watch it then. Like, if it's ending like that, that shit pisses me off. There have been too many times I've watched a show and I am left on a cliffhanger and I get no resolutions. Irritates me to my core. I need answers. That's why I can't watch Unsolved Mysteries, because I want to know what happens. I need to know what happens. I have watched like the 1 season when like Netflix rebooted it, and I will say, me and my aunt, we were at work one day and we watched it. We definitely solved it. We definitely figured out what happened. I'm just saying. I don't know, like, selfishly, I kind of want to see John Cena's would be fun. Bobby Lashley? Ooh, a Bobby Lashley movie would be cool. Big Bob? The Almighty? I want someone who's had, like, an interesting career, both in ring and out of ring, like, has a good story to tell. Drew McIntyre's would be fun. Hearing people try and do Scottish accents would be hysterical if they don't get Scottish actors. Who's another good one? Sheamus? Sheamus would also be a good one. Sheamus had hell of a career. Hell of a story. He's been in business for a long time. I kind of want to see Finn Balor's. I want to see, like, his thought process and everything. Whew. I just got hit with a wave of tiredness. I would love to see Finn's, like, his journey in New Japan, creating the Bullet Club. What made him want to do all of the demon stuff, and he was doing crazier demon type characters in New Japan. Wish they would have brought that here, but no. A New Day movie would be the most, there's a specific word, positively perfect movie. It would be so colorful, so fun. Seeing all 3 of their journeys separately shot, and then when they all finally get together, it's shot like together. So each thing, I have ideas of how I would shoot it, like I'm a fucking director or something. But I think it'd be so cool. Like, have like different like camera tricks you can use on each person's story, and like different ways you shoot it. Oh, that'd be so good. Somebody give me a script and someone give me the money and I'll make it happen. Who is funding this? Because I will do my damnedest to make it happen. Because now I really want to see that. I have so many ideas. Oh, excuse me. If only I could, like, fully write a script. I've tried. It's actually a lot harder than you think, people. I have a horror movie script that is just sitting in my Google Docs. It has, like, 3 scenes done. It's hard. And it's basically, now that I, like, look at it, it's basically Scream, but not Scream. Quick little side story, because I'm also just trying to fill time, because fuck it. I was up at school when I was in college, and I was hanging out with my friends, and it was just one of those nights we were all just hanging out. It was like 2 a.m. and I'm in their dorm room, and I'm like standing up and like talking with my hands like I do a lot. And I was talking about, like, what if we were a horror movie, and I, like, had this whole idea of, like, one of our friends ends up, like, dying and then, like, being the killer, and it was a whole thing. It was like a 2-hour conversation we were having. I was obviously the most excited because it's me. But, like, I literally sat down and started writing it, and I have some of it done. It's crazy. Dedication at its finest, folks. Whew. God, I really can't stop yawning. Matt said, I need a movie about the life of El Dandy. I don't know who that is. No. Why do we not have one about Eddie Guerrero? Why do we not have a Guerrero story yet? That one we need to see. Like, the fuck? HBK? Sean's would also be interesting. Sean's could be fun. Yeah. Heel tactics, you get it? Yeah, I don't know. I like movies based off of real people and real stuff. Whew. God, I really can't stop yawning. I'm so sorry. It's only 7 o'clock. I'm just exhausted from today. But, like one of my favorite movies of all time is Walk the Line. It's based on Johnny Cash. And I love that movie so fucking much. One of my favorite movies. Hands down all time. Remember the Titans. Fucking love that movie. Fantastic. Top 5 movies of all time. I've met the real Coach Herman Boone before he passed. Rest in peace, sir. And that was a fantastic conversation to have. Like, he spoke at my school, and I got to meet him and have a whole conversation with him separately. It was great. It's something I'll always cherish and I'll always remember. But, like, movies based off real people, so good. Such a good movie. They cast it so well. Allison, are you talking about Titans or what did I say? Walk the Line. Walk Hard was better. Walk Hard is also an interesting one. I thought they were the same movie for the longest time. For some reason. I know they're different, but Remember the Titans is one of my top 5 too. That's dope. Dude, it was the coolest. Like, I can't top that. Walk the Line. Yes. Walk the Line's cast. Like, Joaquin Phoenix, Reese Witherspoon. Fuck, what is her name? Oh, it's gonna bother me. Shit. Who plays his wife? It's not Jennifer Goodwin, is it? Allison, I'm gonna need you to look this up for me, please, for my own sanity. I want to say it's Jennifer Goodwin, but I digress. Movies about real things and real people. Top notch. We need more movies about wrestlers that are done well. We don't need wrestlers in movies like The Chaperone and The Marines, and we don't need all of those. Like, we don't. I mean, I will say, Walking Tall, great movie. Dwayne does great. But, like, we don't need those movies. I want movies based off the wrestlers. Their lives, their stories. You can have him in the movie, fuck around a little, have him play a different character just for fun. See if the audience would know. I don't know. Will was talking to me. What do I need to look up? God damn it, Will. Look up who plays Johnny Cash's wife in Walk the Line. Because I can't remember the actress's name. Will's out here talking to Allison when I needed her help. Because like it's gonna bother. It's one of those things where it's gonna bother me if I don't know. You know. Now this really has me like, should I do a podcast one random day and just talk about movies? Anybody get those? No. So Reese plays June, who plays like his wife before June, whose name I also can't remember. Marion? I feel like it's one of the girls' names. Fuck. What the hell is her name? I need to know. Oh, she said, oh, hang on. Thank you, Allison. Appreciate you. So while Allison figures that out for me, like the good person that she is, and I appreciate you, I would do it, but I don't want to be like on my phone the whole time trying to figure it out. So with that being said, let me know two things, people. Two things. One, what wrestler do you want a movie on based on their life? Jennifer Goodwin. I fucking knew it. Sidetrack. I knew it. I'm so proud of myself. Pat on the back. Thank you, Allison. Two things I want to know from you all. One, who do you want to see a movie based off their life? Wrestler edition. We had many suggestions. Eddie Guerrero, HBK, Kurt Angle, the Harts. You let me know. And second question, do you want me, Katie Kinsey, right here, to do a random, just, I don't know what day it would be, maybe someday next week, fuck around a little, just a random day, sometime after wrestling being on, I hop on stream here, and we just talk about movies. Y'all want to see that? I got time and things, sure. So let me know if you want to see that. But until then, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, little old me, for this close to an hour. Appreciate y'all. You can follow me on Twitter, KateRWrestling13, Linktree, and about to get all things ShElite Showcase. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase, where you could be watching me live right now. Or YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase, where you could also be watching me live right now. How you doing? And, you know, while you're in that Linktree, hanging out, seeing what's going on, you can check out the Patreon, patreon.com/ShElite Showcase, where for $3 a month, you get a non-exclusive wrestling podcast. I might be putting the Inside the Mind ofs on there, to be determined. You get a bunch of exclusive content. I also did just see, Patreon did just email me that there is going to be a free option on there soon. So you can, like, follow the Patreon, and then if you want to pay for a subscription, you can. Nothing is set in stone with that yet. I did just happen to see that when I came on my computer today. So if you want to do that, cool, great. Thanks. But, you know, just support the show. Go buy the merch, ShEliteShowcase.com. We got lots of stuff. I've been trying to think of new stuff to do. It's very difficult. I'm not that creative. I mean, I appreciate y'all. You know what? I'll hang around a little bit after the show. We'll do a little chit-chat. It's been a while. It's been a while since we did a post show. So I'll stick around after I play the outro here. But thank you guys so much again for hanging out with me. Greatly appreciate it. Until next time. Bye-bye.